My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed. Waged by two groups I never thought were real. Templars and Assassins. The Animus showed me the truth. The things I've seen, the things I've been. 1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine. They're using it. Using me to search for something. Call it the Apple. It's an artifact. One of many so-called pieces of Eden. Templars collect them. It's how they stay in power. And if the Templars get their hands on another one, everything will change. They want to make us all their slaves. When they first brought me here, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight back. Now? Now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't. But I can't do it alone. And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She's taken away by that bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what'll happen to me. All I know is I need to get out of here. And I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
Welcome to Assassin's Creed 2. If you guys noticed the title, it's because I didn't have Assassin's Creed. I actually thought I had all of them. Apparently I'm missing 2 of them, so... unfortunately, we're going to take off here to Assassin's Creed 2. It's a good game. I like it. It's the Ezio collection, so that one works out as well. Also, what is this?
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now.
Wow, it looks off.
Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions. Later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
Run away!
We're running out of time.
Yeah. Actually, make sure that there's actual voice coming out of this, too. Perfect. Forgot how good this mic was.
Spingi! Di nuovo! Sì, brava!
Well, these textures don't give pregnancy and give birth a good name. They're very awful.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late? Give him here.
Giovanni.
Shh, my love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti. Listen to him.
Ah, the master of the baby.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio Auditore.
Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Get up. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a second.
There isn't time, Desmond. We have to leave.
I feel kind of weird playing the games out of sync, but there's a reason why I wanted to do it, just because by timeline it's different. By
Really getting out of here, huh?
chronology, it's very different.
Sturgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
Stay close.
Hey! You're not supposed to be up here! Open this door! I'm calling it in. We have a breach in the research wing. I repeat, there's been a breach
Run
in the
away!
Fancy.
There they are! Don't let them get away! Holy shit!
Man, I forgot how much blood was in this one. Like, there's a very large sharing amount.
What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry.
I never noticed that the eye tracking in this was really weird. It's like constantly looking left. It's really weird to get back into a game this old.
Careful. We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead. But
You're an
keep eye out
elevator.
for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
God, the punching is awful.
Is that an animus?
Wait. Stay close.
What the? How many of them are there? Is it animuses? Animi? What do you think, Lucy? Lucy?
Gotta go. Ah. My bad. I didn't know I could piss her off.
Let me handle this, Desmond.
What do they
No.
need with all of them?
Desmond, shut the fuck up.
Hey, language.
Fuck. I thought this card would work. It must be on a separate system, and I don't have the code.
Wait. Shit. Come on.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go.
His Isu DNA has awoken.
It's always something.
What was that in the animus? Subject 16? Ezio, Audi something?
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
Hyper focusing on the punching. Run!
Get in.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
Oh, man.
We're almost there.
So I kind of switched it up a little bit tonight. I wanted to kind of start getting the other games out of the way. I've been kind of setting it like 7 to 8 videos for each one so that I can kind of get a good headway into them as much as I can anyways. And then going back
Tell me what's going on now?
There
to
was a reason for the escape.
the other ones.
Figures.
We need your help.
For what? Another treasure hunt through time?
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can.
I will punch you in the face on accident.
We're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars.
Her
are
jeans
powerful,
look really nice.
and every
Like
day,
her
more
shirt.
of us die.
I still
It's
don't
not
see
bad.
how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this, and even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No. Not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes...
Yeah, so that's the thing is like,
So that's why you found him.
the bleeding effect itself
What was his
is
name?
actually just the mimetic memories of their DNA. So the longer they're in the Animus, the more their DNA wakes up.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was gonna convince you to do this.
Save it. After what those Templar bastards put me through, I'm ready, willing, and able.
Thank you.
The storyline on this still holds up pretty well, but yeah, that's what the bleeding effect is. If anybody hasn't read the lore or figured that stuff out, the bleeding effect is the Isu DNA responding to the Animus memories. So it's basically unlocking the physical abilities of those who
So this must be the infamous Subject 17.
those who share Isu DNA with the original assassins.
Where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, Sean, I'm so glad to have seen you in Valhalla.
Straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
Welcome to the chat. It is open if you guys want to say hey.
Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa!
A parting gift.
This is amazing. With their data, things are gonna go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
The potato. Nice. All right, so if you guys haven't played through Valhalla, once you leave the Animus, you actually get introduced back again with Sean Hastings. Sean Hastings. He is a part of the Assassins Guild, the ones that are trying to stop at the Templars right now. This would be... I think this would be the first time you technically meet him in the actual storyline. I don't remember because I haven't played the first one in so damn long that it's actually kind of like, woo. But, yeah, you get introduced to Sean Hastings in the first games. And then he carries over to the other ones with Layla, who by Valhalla... I believe, yeah. By Valhalla, she has left. No. Oh my goodness, which one was it? Odyssey? Yeah, Odyssey. So Origins would have been her working with the Templars. Odyssey is when she officially becomes a part of the Hidden Ones, and then Valhalla is her gathering the what was that? Gathering the pieces of the apple so that she can stop the solar storm that's just getting to destroy the planet.
There's nothing special really, this stuff. It's just
Basically, Valhalla, she is trying to stop Ragnarok. So,
requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to...
and if I'm yelling, I apologize. I'm actually using my headset today. I didn't want to use my my microphone. I'm the only one that's going to be here tonight. Feather is taking a break, and Maud is currently at work. So it's just going to be me this time.
It's not just databases, though.
I hope that's okay. Not like it matters. I'm going to be doing it anyways. So
The ones who are out there actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
yeah, and unfortunately, I didn't have the first one. I wish I had the first one, but I don't. Good luck going after the Hammer of Hephaestus, by the way. I'm glad that this niche that I've been doing is kind of awoken everybody's Creed memories and wanting to go and play Assassin's Creed. I'm looking forward to Shadows, really am. There's a lot of different stuff going on right now with that. If you guys want to read about it, Google it, but I'm not really at liberty to say, nor do I feel like I should have to. Every company goes through something regularly, so I really don't want to jump into anything that is of none of my concern, as long as... Oh no, they're Abstergo. Their fans are... What is wrong with that fan? That fan's odd. Oh, it's off. It's actually wobbling. That's, I don't know if that's actually, like, a part of that. No, so that's fine. So the shadow is actually off axis. Nice. Oh, I hate it. I can't look at it, man. It makes me try to follow the, yeah, the shadows are off axis. It's making me try to follow the if you know, when you, like, lay down and you watch your ceiling fan spin and you try to watch one of the blades, it's making me do that. Okay, what am I doing?
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion. No
Layla
action.
ends up
That's
perfecting
why, with all their resources,
different
anything
model
they can
by
do,
Odyssey.
Faster too.
Hers is like the Animus...
When you're ready, and we can get
Animus
started. I
version...
just need to make a few
Animus
more
version 3.
adjustments.
Layla's story, she used to work at Abstergo, or tried to work with Abstergo, and ended up trying too hard to impress them and found the truth on her own. Most everybody in the hidden ones right now that used to work for Abstergo, as like Rebecca and Sean and all these guys, they actually found out just by... snooping, but Layla ended up finding out on her own, just using the Animus.
Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Alright, am I going to lay down? Am I going to bed? Am I going sleepy night, go bye-bye? Is it time to die? Oh my god, I can't remember whose loft this is actually. I think this is either Sean's or Rebecca's. I don't remember off the top of my head which one. Okay, what is my mission right now? I forget. What am I doing? Oh, that's actually kind of sick. They made it to where... Oh, never mind. I thought maybe I could do first person. Can I leave? I'm leaving. I'm going back to Abstergo. I'm telling them where you are. Just kidding. The Templars... So... Later games, I think it's Black Flag that does that. Does this where they where the game itself is produced by Abstergo engines, and so I have this weird theory that Ubisoft is Abstergo, but the people who are making the games are the assassins, and they're actually just working alongside the Templars in secret so that we can learn the truths of the Templars. That might be off, but that's just like a weird theory idea that I had that I thought would have been really nice and cool as an idea. But I actually have an Abstergo shirt that I bought from Hot Topic like several years ago. I love the shirt to death. It still fits me.
What are you, a tiny child?
Sean!
Well...
Sean's kind of a douche.
Here we go.
He gets a little bit better throughout the games, but he's kind of a douche. I think it's like after Desmond dies, he kind of sombers up a little bit and becomes a little bit more of a good person. If I remember right, actually, Sean is actually like addicted to what he's doing for the Hidden Ones. He likes information, if I remember. That was a big thing for his personality. I want to grab some of the... I want to grab the... I think it's like the Abstergo Dictionary of something like that, or like... I can't remember what it was. I believe they have a book out that kind of talks about a lot of these characters, and then... I know that they have a few graphic novels and some comic books that kind of explain more of the lore past Arno from Unity.
Insieme per la vittoria!
I hope I'm still doing this in order, actually. I'm by timeline, anyways. Give me a split second, real quick. I need to check my timeline real quick because I think I'm hoping I'm still doing this in timeline order because I might have missed. Where to go? Where to go? Oh, weird, it's gone. Okay, I'm gonna look. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm actually playing it the opposite way. I was wanting to do it by time, by the years, because I'm more focused on the characters on the inside rather than the characters on the out. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted. I just want to make sure I'm not playing something like ahead of time. Ah, there it is. Okay, timeline order. Okay, I just want to make sure that I got it. So that's chronological. Ah, there we go. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, because I'm missing the first one, I am now playing the second one, so then it goes from there, so. I don't have it anymore.
It needs to be in your screenshots.
I did. If I did, I didn't mean to. It's not on there anymore. Yeah, so 3 would technically come between Rogue but be before Unity, and Unity would be right after Syndicate. Or Syndicate would be right after Unity, so... Yeah, so if we're looking at the chronological timeline order, we have Odyssey, Origins, Mirage, Valhalla, Creed, Creed 2, Creed Brotherhood, Creed Revelations, Creed 4, Creed Rogue, Creed 3, Creed Unity, and then Creed Syndicate. And then, if I can't remember, Shadows, I believe, is like in between. It's either between Mirage and Valhalla or Valhalla and Creed, if I remember right. But, yeah, I just want to make sure I was playing it right, because I didn't want to skip anything just in case. Just to double check. Sorry, man, I was busy. What's up?
Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Viere de Pazzi slanders my family's name and forces his own miseries upon us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
Buonasera, Via. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble, Gottardo. Afraid to handle things yourself?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Oh, cue like the kids in that circle going, oh, like right after that. So Desmond actually has a matching scar from Ezio across his lip. Man, it's been so long since I played this, man. Like, I kind of feel like it aged well, but at the same time, I also feel like it aged horribly.
Hey! Behind you! Federico! What are you doing here?
I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight.
And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Yeah, I've heard that the Minotaur is actually like super hard. Even like being at level, it's pretty difficult. Kick him while he's down. Right in the nads. Take that.
Release me!
Excuse me. We both missed. Whoop, I killed him. I've done a bad.
Fall back! Fall back!
Hold on.
Yeah, the hammer boss gets pretty hard. I haven't even gotten to that point yet. Like, I've kind of stepped away from one side to the other, so.
It's not necessary. No money for this doctor.
Like I said before, if you guys missed it, I'm going to do at least 7 or 8 episodes of each game, and then I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to do 1 episode at a time for each of them separately. So if there's a day where I do like 2 or 3 episodes, I'll do an episode of Odyssey, and then an episode of Origins, and then an episode of Valhalla. If I do like an episode a day, I'll do an episode of one and then the other, and then so on and so forth, just so I'm getting things kind of going through, and then you guys aren't having to sit and watch one game the whole time. I like to finish things in a way that are a little bit more beneficial to me, but I just want to make sure you guys are having fun too, so. Let me just slowly loot their pockets real quick. Their brother. If I remember right, there's exactly 200 florins here.
That should be enough.
No, there's more.
Let's get out of here before the guards arrive.
Oh man, the voice acting. God, I remember the... I actually, like, remember back with when they were recording this for, like, voice actors and stuff. For some reason, the microphones were, like, super kiltered for some reason, so it sounded like they were talking into a microphone rather than, like, voice acting. I'm not saying the voice acting's bad, I just mean, like, back then, what they were using to voice act just kind of, I don't know. It's like video games nowadays, when they voice act, you can tell that they're, you know, they're acting, whereas these guys are talking into microphones while acting. I don't know if that makes sense, but... Yes, writhe! Writhe in pain, all of you!
Hurry, Ezio! The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
You should see the other guy. Don't worry, I did. All 15 of them. Thank you. This is kind of when they changed the free run system a little bit too. Like it wasn't like the first one. It's really weird trying to see this. Oops, jumped off of him. Seeing this like in a different type of graphic model.
Why am I not surprised? You made quite a mess of yourself, young man. It's not
like it doesn't look as new as it should, but it also doesn't look as old as it should too, so it's like an in-between kind of thing. It's super weird and confusing. Don't worry, I'm not wearing this mask because you have the plague.
This way.
And then like the healing system was way different because...
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
I did like in this one how they explained the memory of the Animus, so... Like, the reason that when people are in the Animus for too long, they end up getting what's called the bleeding effect. And... it used to be explained that the bleeding effect was just like a glitch of the Animus, and it could cause issues for the person who was laying in the Animus for too long. But realistically, when, especially like in the newer games, they kind of like show the model of that as well, where
on the count of 3.
One, two,
Baby brother still has much to learn.
I almost feel bad about this. Oh, no shame in failure, brother.
oh, okay, so he's coming this way. Well, I'm gonna climb the top.
Come on then, this way.
The memories of the Animus are actually sparking an unlocking of one's DNA. So anyone that shares the Isu DNA with like the original assassins are a little bit more prominent. Not prominent. What's the word I'm thinking of? They're more susceptible of getting the bleeding effect, whereas a normal person sitting in an Animus wouldn't get one because they don't have any prevalent energy or prevalent memory to the DNA that they're unlocking. So, and that's one of my favorite parts about this whole game is where how they explain mimetic memory, which is DNA memory, where
Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Okay, so in science, mimetic memory is talked about a memory within one's DNA that can be unlocked by doing something that your ancestors would have done. So it'd be like saying, if you had 15 million ancestors and they could all play piano, it would also mean that you would be able to learn how to play piano easily, much more easily than normal people. And then people who had ancestors who were extremely good at math, that would be a part of your DNA code that would unlock for you as well during birth. You would just have a weird connection to numbers. What the hell was that? He like pushed me. He pushed me. How dare he? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, that's always been kind of a really fun thing for me, is like the idea of mimetic memory and your DNA and stuff. So basically what's happening to all these people that are laying in the Animus are unlocking mimetic memories from within their DNA. Oh, gotta go. Sorry, my bad. Whee! Oh man, I remember how how weird the climbing was in this too. Yeah, so, okay, so this is what I was talking about. So, people who have a higher amount of Isu DNA have the ability to do eagle vision a lot longer. So, Ezio Auditore has the ability to hold eagle vision just as Desmond does. But there are only a few in history that have a radar sense versus this. So there's actually a reason why they're different. A lot of people were thinking it was because, you know, when you do the radar, it seems like more sense. But I mean, that was probably the reasoning, but I mean, looking at it now, they probably have this set idea that the reason that certain people's eagle vision is different is because they have more Isu in their DNA. The lore really, it kind of extends heavily into that premisable idea that one's DNA has a more powerful effect on certain hidden one DNA, certain Isu DNA.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong.
I only need a minute. Oh wait, that came out the wrong. I really like the science behind this game. It's really cool.
Oh, it's you.
Smoochies. Smoochies. I missed that, by the way. I missed the circle button. The reactions on this one are really weird.
Christina! Christina! Elia! Your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, no.
Yuck.
It's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa! Get the bastard!
There's really no need for violence.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
You have me confused with someone else. She needed some help, which I'm mostly innocent.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna say, if I remember right, the guards and stuff can't climb either. But I was wrong.
Next time you die! No, same here.
I love how I get paid for hiding well. Doctors are now available for healing, which I don't need. Races unlocked, which I don't need to do right now. The combat system in this one is also really fucking weird. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, I gotta go this way. I actually remember when these games came out, and honestly, I don't feel like they've aged well. I think, like, back when they came out, it was a little bit easier to do certain things and play certain things, but it's like, as time, came back, or went on, things just kind of really changed in a weird way. I wouldn't say in any way this game is soured. I would just say more or less the game itself just doesn't feel like it did originally. It's Father Giovanni Auditore.
Come with me.
Something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Vieri di Pazzi last night. And then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared...
Oh, I forgot one thing I need to do. Action camera frequency. Whatever.
Documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to...
Oh my god, what happened? They're on. I don't know why it's not working now. Oh, there we go.
Return to me when it's done.
Paperboy, it's a me, Ezio. God, I haven't used that joke in so long. Yeah, it's like the climbing was like super incremental for some reason. Like, it was like slow climbing.
Ah, Ezio. Ben trovato. How are you? Come sempre. I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
Okay, back to doing whatever else it was that I was doing. Apparently not running or climbing. Apparently that is not working. Whoa! Whoops. And yeah, like, so Leviathan, if you listen to them talk, when you get near them, they speak in different languages. And they're the actual languages of the country at that time. So, like, in Unity, it'll be French. In Syndicate, it's Cockney English. So instead of being traditional English, it's Cockney English. And then in Odyssey, it is, at that time, it is Greek, Roman, and... oh my god, there was another one. I can't remember what it was. Valhalla is Anglo-Latin and Old Norse, as well as Gaeilge, which is the Gaelic Irish. And then, I'm trying to remember the other ones. Oh, in Valhalla as well, they also speak Native American. Preferably Connor Kenway's bloodline family. The Canadian Inuits. Or not Inuits, I can't remember what they're called. They're a real tribe, I just don't remember what the name of them is called. But they're the mission when you get to go to the New World. You get to be introduced. Man, I forgot how shitty the climbing was in this. It's like super uncontrolled. But anyways, to my point, they when Ubisoft made these, they did the historical research on the frame of time era, as well as like what the buildings looked like back then. They were able to look at original blueprinted models of the cities and make a 3D version of them. And then, if I remember right, for Valhalla they actually used LiDAR sensors, which is the linear infrared radar system that they would aim towards the ground and find old world civilizations. They used it in Denmark, Norway, Finland, Sweden, most of Scandinavia, Ireland, and a few other places, and then remodeled them as actual working environments for the game. They do heavy research before they do anything, which is why I'm like super upset about the whole everybody bitching about Shadow. And it's like, like, I don't know. People just get mad for the dumbest of reasons, and it's like, come on, man. Just enjoy shit. Don't sit here and bitch about something because you don't like it. Try it out, and then if you don't like it, then don't like it. But realistically, don't ruin it for everybody else.
Too much, Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi's in prison. The threat is ended.
Thank you for, what is it, Barbecue BQQ Bacon Burger, Canada. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you would like to, and you do like the channel, and you like what's going on in it, please share it to your friends, get as many subscribers as we can. I want to try and hit 500 by the end of the year, just so I kind of have like a good stepping stone. I'm going to try and be as entertaining and as interactive with you guys as I can. Oh, I get to go into my house. This is the first mission. This is just like the opening sequence for
Good morning,
Assassin's Creed 2.
To you as well, young man.
I'm playing them in chronological order, not release order. So I played Odyssey, I played Origins, I played Valhalla, and now I'm playing this one. I don't have Mirage or the first Assassin's Creed, so unfortunately I won't be playing those on the channel. But I'm going to be doing, well, technically all of the games without having all of the games up until February 14th when the release of Shadows happens. So this is my Walk in Shadows series for the release. So I'm just running around doing crazy shit, being an assassin, hitting on the ladies. Apparently. If you want to go back and check out the other videos, you sure can. I do have other videos on the channel that are a little bit older. If you want to go check out that and see kind of how the channel was a little while ago, several years ago. Go in and check those out. I got a lot of really good funny content. Mainly based off of just my entertainment purposes with my mind powers. It's like telekinesis, but making people laugh. Punish Duccio. Sorry, Duccio. Oh, Duccio. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm also, I don't mean to ask location, but are you actually from Canada? If so, you'd be the first Canadian I've actually had on the channel, and I'm super proud of that. It just means that my stuff's starting to go international, and I'm super excited. But and if from Canada, which part of Canada? Because there are a lot of is it provinces? I believe it's. I might be wrong. You're probably the expert. I keep wanting to say provinces. I think it's province. That's what I'm thinking of. Whoops! I fell. Oh, it's me, gravity. Oh, god damn it. Let's go. Okay. I will be doing some edited videos on the channel too. I've been meaning to get back into it. Yes. Which part of Canada? And is it province? Because I feel like I got that wrong. I don't want to step on anybody else's culture or where they're from. Oh no, what is happening? I'm stuck. Oh god, okay. Would you stop? Okay. Let me just break my clankles real quick. Oh god, especially in Assassin's Creed, man. Santa Maria del Fiore. I am not Italian, but I pretend to be.
It's beautiful.
Oh god, I hate her eyes.
But what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her.
My father said I could do much better than an auditore.
Well, this auditore is about to do much better than you by stomping your face into the dirt.
Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
Oh, Duccio.
I will be super honest.
Ezio, my friend.
I have a brother that is too. Oh, okay. So Quebec, awesome. That's great, man. I love French Italians. They're amazing. I actually dated a French Italian. French Italian. Oh my God, French Canadian. Leviathan confused me. Damn it. Yeah, I had a French Canadian girlfriend several years ago. I believe back when I was 17, maybe 16. I don't remember off the top of my head. It was years ago. But no, I love Canadians, man. Canadians are some of the coolest people in the world. I believe everybody has the ability to be angry and pissed off, but I kind of feel like Canadians are really kind pissed off people. So they're they're like those people that are I will kill you with kindness without being rude. It's amazing. I love them. I'm so glad too. So you'd actually be the first French Canadian I have gotten at all through my entire channel. Having this channel, you're the only one that has ever jumped into the channel. So thank you so much for jumping in and you are now officially the representation of Canada for me. So if I ever have any questions about French Canada, oh my God, I'm just gonna stop. I can't even talk. If I ever have any questions about Canada, I'll ask. And you can lie to me too if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. You'd be like, yeah, no, that's totally a thing, and then I go to Canada, you know, and then you're like, aha, sucker. I don't know. I find that shit funny. But yeah, no. Welcome to the channel, man, and thanks for joining. Like, it's super exciting. I've been getting a lot of people from Egypt as well as like Iraq and Afghanistan and places like that are able to get internet. I mean, these days. So I've kind of started to spread back this way, so it's kind of cool. Now I just got to get some Japanese people in here, and I'll be great. I want to get some Irish people in here, so I can have a little bit of my heritage on the channel. I feel it'd be really fun.
You should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
So
It's a secret.
bacon burger, pancakes or nah?
Promise.
Petruccio. Do I gotta go up? And that wasn't a serious question. You don't have to answer it. I'm just messing around. Oh, gods. I wasn't ready for this. Help! Climb faster! Boop! Hee hee! See, this is where the whole free running thing in here for me is going to fuck me up real bad. Just because the free running in this one, it was good back then, but it's playing all the new stuff now. It's super hard to be like, yeah, it's great, it's amazing. Just for the simple fact that like it has changed a lot over the years. Oh no, I was just kidding. It was a pancake joke. I wasn't worried about it. I was just making fun. Okay, wait, how many do I need to get? How many do I need to get? How many feathers do... Oh. Run! Yeah, no, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just joking. I'm trying to remember, too, because I know that Canada has different words for different things, especially for, like, American stuff. And I'm trying to remember a few of them, because oh, God! God, for the life of me, can't remember a few of them. I had a friend from Canada, not Quebec, but like Ontario, if I remember right. And they were telling me that there are like different words for different things in America that there are in Canada, and I'm trying to remember a few of them. I think pancakes was one of them, but I can't remember what it was in Canada. If that's even correct, because he might have just lied to me. He'd be like, "Yeah, we have a different word for pancakes in Canada," and then and then all of a sudden I meet another Canadian, and they're like, "Yeah, just no, they're fucking with you," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, never mind then." Color me dumbfounded. I'm slightly rambly today too. I've noticed. Oh, my cankles again. Oh my God, I have 1 health left. Yeah. Why am I knocking on my own door?
Here, as promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will. In time.
Yay! Something Assassins related. But yeah, seriously, if you guys know anybody that wants, are looking for new channels and stuff, I'm down for getting some new people on the channel. And can you say French word? Oh man, I actually know a little bit of French, but I don't know if I'm very good. And I might actually be wrong too. I know bonjour, which of course is hello. Oh man, I actually used to know a couple of them. I know that, like, if I remember right, pancake in French is, like, basically considered a crepe. I might be wrong, but, I feel like I remember something about that. I took a little German in school as well, too. Like, I can speak, what is it? Guelga German, or Guelga Deutsch, French, Old Norse, Icelandic, Spanish, and I know a little bit of Japan. So I can speak those languages, but I'm not fluent. I'm not very fluent in them. I know words. There some of the language I do know how to speak, I can speak a little bit fluent, without, like, I can hold the conversation but not really continue one. I can just kind of, like, keep a conversation going for maybe about 5 minutes, then all of a sudden you're like, say a new word, and I'm like, oh, that's new. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. My bad. And then that's, like, where my communication ends. I think my French, and I can do Anglo-Latin. But I do think that my French is actually very limited. I know bonjour, monsieur, monsieur? Well, monsieur, monsieur. Oh man, I used to know a few other words. Those are like very limited. I used to know a lot more than just, that, but it's been years since I've spoke French.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
If you write in French, maybe. I think I can still read French. I haven't read French in a while, so my knowledge is very limited. But yeah, if you want to give it a try, go for it. I mean, it'll definitely give people something to laugh at. And if I'm like, yeah, no, I know what that says. Yeah, I don't. Like, yeah, go for it. I mean, definitely, I'd love to be challenged over that. I think it'd be great. And it would give me an idea of, like, what I still know, too.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us. I could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the
So,
accusations against
while you
his
do
father.
that, too, and then you can answer this when you're done,
Many things,
is...
none of them good.
It's probably a dumb question, and I'm probably going to answer this the moment I ask it. Is the French used in Quebec traditional French, or is it like a little bit different than traditional French, like from France?
Nothing to fear.
And I'm pretty sure I just answered that fucking question for myself, but now I'm curious to see if I was right, because...
But it will pass.
Also, Leviathan,
Here we are.
did you just tell me thank good? Bonjour, ça va bien.
Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
Okay, so
My son, Ezio.
what is it? French has
Let me go and fetch
Spanish roots and German roots, as well as another root. So bien would still mean
Self-expression is
good,
vital
I
to
believe.
understanding and enjoying life.
So hello.
I have plenty of outlets.
Ça va.
Mother.
Back to your house then.
Si. Ezio, help Leonardo.
Is it... hello, I'm good? I am good, or is it hello? Oh man. You actually stumped me on that. Sava. What is Sava? Sava. Bonjour is hello. Bien, I believe, is still good. And then, what is Sava? Can I pick this thing up? How do I? I'm just opening curtains now. Get out of the way. Excuse me. How do I? Oh god, I just almost punched my mother and father. What do I do with this thing? Oh.
So Ezio, what do you do?
He's been working for his father.
Not my father.
You're to be
I
a
almost
banker.
punched another guy.
For
So.
now. And you, Art, was it?
Truth be told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, a purpose. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. So it's actually different than traditional. You just have the accent. Okay.
Perhaps, or
Okay, that makes sense to me.
Capture the world. I want to
Actually, no, that makes a lot of sense to me. Actually.
I have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna.
Yeah, is bonjour. Yeah, so bonjour, parlez-vous français, which is hello, do you speak French? So yeah, so you guys would have different root words, I guess then. So you guys have the accent with different roots to the words themselves. So that makes a lot of sense to me. That's actually really cool. I'm glad that I guessed the right one and wasn't like, oh man, weird. Okay, what am I doing? Come, mother. I am walking this way. Follow. Run with me, mother. Run. Jaunter. Jaunter. Like a horse. Oh, hey. You guys want your box, correct? My bad. I don't know how I did that. Oh, because I was free running. I drop things when I free run. I got it. That's actually really interesting to me too, though. Like, even though I guessed right, like it's still kind of really cool information to like know that. Because can people stop bumping me? I'm carrying a. Oh, I am ashamed. I hope nobody saw that. I didn't do it. If anybody asks, it wasn't me. The game glitched. I am ashamed. Lo there beyond yonder shame. I just punched her in the face. I feel like a dipshit now.
Don't let me keep you.
Welcome to the chat. You guys can come and say hi.
It was nice to meet you.
I see a couple of you guys jumping in and out.
Anch'io.
Make sure you guys subscribe. There's a lot more of this to come. So right now, this is the only game I'm doing on the channel other than Doki Doki Literature Club. Me and my wife are doing Doki Doki together, and my wife is jumping into Assassin's Creed with me, as well as another friend of mine, Mod. He jumps on every once in a while and comes and tries to flirt with me and picks on Leviathan. So the French Canadian accent is different than a French accent? Oh my god. Okay, so this is gonna be like probably like super like staple. I don't know if you know like the way that certain places in the world view, you know, like when you're Japanese, people from other countries see it's like the staple of what they look like or what they sound like. So I don't want this to come off as offensive, but I know that I don't know, I've heard it before. Certain places in Canada do use A, like the A, the A accental. I don't want to point fun at it or anything. I just want to make sure that I'm right, so I'm not like, oh, I'm talking to a Canadian, you know, and then people are like, hey, that's offensive, you know. Like I don't want to be that guy, but there's a show here, probably there as well. There's a show called Ice Road Truckers, and they have a Canadian on there that actually uses the A accent. And I just wanted to be sure that that was an actual thing and not just some dude fucking around on live television, like, and then portraying his country in a different way. But, you know. Oh, cool. Well, you know, he's Canadian. Like, dude, Canadians are some of the nicest people in the world, man. Like, no joke. Like, they are some of the nicest people in the world. Like, I'm pretty sure you could walk up to a Canadian and piss them off. But again, dude, like, Canadians are some of the nicest people in the world, and they're some of the most understanding, and I love that. I fucking love that. I actually wish that America was that way. Just like... So, in the state of the world, there's a lot of things going on, like, you know, just all in all... I wish that the world themselves could just be one giant connected person that would be understanding and talkative to all people like this. Like, I love talking to people from different countries, different provinces, different places around the world, like different states and stuff. Like where I'm at, we have states instead of like provinces, which again, I hope I'm getting that right. But we have, you know, every person in every state, as well as every person in every country, is different. I just wish that the way Canadians are with each other, in some cases, I don't know. I feel like Letterkenny is probably like a really bad, a really bad comparison. Just because I love that show too. Letterkenny is such a great show, but it's just with how Canadians are, like, just like, because I've met a few Canadians, but like talking to them, they're some of the coolest, down to earth, quippy, witty, quick witted, like, people in the entire world, and I love that because it's great. Oh yeah, the Geneva, the Geneva Convention, the Geneva Convention. Yeah, they're one of the reasons that the Geneva Convention was created, and that's such a Canadian thing too, and I love it. It's so cool. It's so down to earth. There is an island. Oh God, I don't. This might actually. I hope this is the right one. There's a passive aggressive island in the world. I think it's just on the other side of Canada, where I think it's like every 5 or 10 years or something like that, there will be a Canadian flag, I believe, on the island, and then like after that, they'll get like raided and a new flag will get pulled up. I think that. Hold on, I'm gonna check that up real quick. I think it's the. Oh my God, what was it? I'm gonna feel like an ass if it's not even Canada. Kidney, what the fuck is this? Is it Kennedy? Kennedy Island? No, Hans Island? Yeah, so it's Canada and Denmark. It's like this weird long-running thing that every once in a while, like, because so this island is actually shared between Canada and Denmark, and they will have like this passive-aggressive fight where like Canada will go and put up a flag on the island, and then later on the Danish will come over and they'll put their flag on the island and take the Canadian flag, and they've been doing this for years. I believe it's the same island. I believe it's Hans Island. But it's like this super passive aggressive fight, but it's like super friendly. They're like no shots fired or anything, because Scandinavians and Canadians are actually some of the coolest, kindest people in the world. And if you don't believe that, like, go to Canada or go to Denmark. Like, meet somebody from those places and have a conversation with them, because they are extremely down to earth. Like, I'm Danish and Irish, and I actually have land in Ireland with my family, and I also have land in Denmark. that some of my relatives also own. But we were born in both places, and we just kind of met up in the middle during the Viking Age, and then it just kind of became a family thing. So my name is actually both English, Irish, and Danish. But that's my real name, and I don't use it. But yeah, for those of you guys that were curious about my name, like, you're never gonna know my name, but but yeah, my name is all three of those: Danish, Irish, and English. So it's really cool to have connections and stuff. I'm also gushing over Canada because Canada's cool. Like, Canada's one of the coolest places in the world. Like, man, it's insane. I love it. And then to think that my channel is like already like made its way to Canada, which is like so much cooler, because for a little bit there it was like Middle East and then like parts of Europe. And then of course, you know, here in the States, and then all of a sudden it was like oh, I've already played all these games. These are not the first time I played these games. I'm just playing them as a run through up to the release of the new Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's all I'm doing. I've played all of these already. Anybody that hasn't played them, you know, be careful of Burger, because they like telling people things. Spoilers. No, but like kind of seeing my channel like go outward in the way that it is, like hitting different countries and different continents and stuff. It's really fucking cool, because I've never thought of myself getting to that point where other people in different countries were like, "Hey, check out this guy," you know. I write music, and for some reason my music is more popular in Germany than it is here in any other world. So that's actually really cool. I pressed the wrong button. I want this. Loot. Looting! And honestly, I think if it wasn't for Leviathan and like a few of my other subscribers and stuff, like I don't think half these people would have been like, "Hey, look at this guy. Let's check out this channel. It's great. Go check it out. He's an amazing guy. He's funny." Because I think I'm funny. I don't know if I'm funny, but I think I'm funny. Guten, what is it? Guten Nacht? I'm here in America, so.
We're not contagious.
Are you actually from Germany, or are you just like fucking with me right now? Dude, I'm gonna have a stroke. Like, I've already got Canadians on here, and now I've got Germans on here, and I got Leviathan, who is both a sea serpent and Italian, so. There's definitely like a very big diversity going on. Oh man, I love this. Oh my god, how do you say are you? Oh my god, I used to know how to say it. I used to know how to say "are you from Germany" in German, and I can't remember how to do it now. I know Guten Morgen, Gute Nacht, which is good night. What was evening? Evening was man, I can't remember. French, what is it? French, German, and I believe Italian are some of the easiest languages to understand if you understand them to an extent, but they're also really easy to translate because they are very personable. They're emotion filled. So they're context. You can understand the context, so you can actually kind of understand what they're saying. If you don't 100% understand the language, the context is what makes it easier to understand. So, and I feel like Germans yell a lot, and so their context is always like right there. It's like, if you're not listening to me, I'm screaming at you. Understand what I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding. It's a very lovely language. It's also a very loud language, and that's fine. Italians are like super emotional. Canadians are super friendly. I've actually had a friend from Germany. He was a foreign exchange student. No, she was a foreign exchange student. I apologize. She was a foreign exchange student. Also, very beautiful. I don't know what you Germans are eating, but Jesus Christ, leave some for the rest of us because wow, you know, I got lucky with my wife. She's absolutely fucking adorable and beautiful to death, and I love her to just every bit of her. She's like my best friend, and I don't think I could have gotten any luckier with her. But she is on par with some sexy German girls. Sorry, women. I didn't mean that for that to come out of context. And yes, my wife is home and she can hear me. So that was not just a failed attempt at trying to save myself from making my wife feel like I'm hitting on other women. But no, I absolutely do love my wife, and I 100% think she's one of the most beautiful creatures in the world, and I am super happy that I found her. I feel like she's stalking me. I'm being hunted at this very moment. Se divertente insegna. Oh, man. Did you look up Italian, Leviathan? Did you look up Italian to impress me? Are you trying to be impressive? Because if you did, I am impressed because I just looked down at the comments and I was like, damn, there's a lot of language here. There's a lot. For those of you that don't speak good English, and I'm not saying that you don't, but, you know, people that are from other countries and are watching my channel, I am working on getting subtitles for other languages around the world. I am having a bit of an issue with that at the moment, just because I need to get a Proctor app on my devices so that so YouTube can translate them for non-English speaking subscribers. And I do feel bad that, you know, I've had people that from Mexico that come into here and they don't speak English at all, and they, you know, a lot of, like, I think it was like several years ago, I think it was like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I had several people from Mexico, and they're all saying "que," because they couldn't understand what I was saying, so they're saying "what" in the comments constantly. So I was like, I don't know how to fix this. And my sister is Latina, so her dad is from Mexico, and her mother is from America. So it'd be her dad was my stepdad, but she speaks fluent Spanish. She likes to tell me she doesn't, and then she goes to Mexico, and then I'm like, she's sending me like videos and stuff where she's speaking nothing but Spanish, and I'm like, bitch, I can't understand a damn thing you're saying. Like, you lied to me. But back when I was doing YouTube and I had, you know, my sister around, I would have her help translate a little bit, and it was kind of fun because then I got to learn a little bit of languages too. Whatever you said, C. Yes. Okay. So I really hope I didn't just make that whole statement and then come to find out that Bacon does not speak fluent English, and then I feel really bad. Leviathan, do me a favor and translate this to French. Try French, just to be sure. And if you do understand what I'm saying, I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm just trying to make sure that I gain all grounds at this point. Making sure that everybody's understanding what I'm saying, because I don't want, you know, my words to go on deaf ears and feel like people aren't getting the information. I'm playing every Assassin's Creed game. I did Odyssey first, and Origins, and Valhalla, and now I am on 2, so I'm playing them in chronological order. Actually, let me do that for you. Actually, let me. I am playing them out of order. I'm actually playing the newer games first because their timeline is different. So, so I'm playing it in chronological order. So this one would be 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and then it will go to, oh my god, Rogue, 3, Unity. Oh wait, no. Okay, 4 was in there somewhere. Sorry, I forgot about Black Flags. But then it goes, it'd be, yeah, so it'd be 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 4, Rogue, which I'm not playing. I don't like Rogue. I actually refuse to play Rogue. I don't like that game. That game is awful to me. So getting rid of Rogue, then it would be 3, Unity, and then Syndicate. So I'm gonna be playing all of them. I have all of them. I feel like I'm talking too fast. Maybe that's everybody's problem. No one can understand me because I'm talking too damn fast. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing them all. So I just, again. Oh yeah, he went to it. Oh man, Leviathan, you are a fucking saint. I love it. So yeah, there you go, Burger. I hope we didn't become insensitive for that very moment. I just, again, you know, I have a lot of new people in the chat, and I want to make sure that I'm fair to everyone, and that I'm not leaving anybody out for information. You know, and again, being Canadian does not mean that you have to be nice to me. If I say something insensitive, I want you all to be like, hey, asshole, like, stop your shit. Remember where you came from, you know? You all started at the bottom. My favorite Assassin's Creed is Valhalla. Running up to that would be Origins. I absolutely love Valhalla. So my family is from Ireland and Scandinavia, and my bloodline can actually be tracked through certain figures in history from both Ireland and Scandinavia. And so I've played a lot of the Assassin's Creed games, and I like the Assassin storyline, like the Assassin stuff. But when you play Valhalla, it doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game. And then when you need it to feel like one, it becomes one. And I absolutely love Valhalla for that reason. Because it has nothing to do with the Creed, and then it can have something to do with the Creed, and I love it. It's one of my favorite games because of that reason. And, well, because, I mean, Ubisoft has always been super accurate when it comes to diversity and cultural things. Well, I kind of figured yours would be Odyssey, Leviathan, just because that was actually the first game you jumped on with me when I was doing this stuff. You jumped on to my channel, was like, oh, you're playing Odyssey. Me too. Like, you know, and so I kind of feel like you have a heavier connection to Odyssey, 1, because you're playing it, and 2, because you met somebody who is playing it. And Valhalla, just because you have a very large interest in the Norse culture, and me being someone who has been teaching the Norse religion and culture for the last 15 years, it's like you have a better connection to everything. So I can 100% see why Odyssey and Valhalla would be your two go-to. What's your favorite Assassin's Creed, Bacon? Whee! I'm going to break them out of the jail. Oh, what am I at? An hour and 29 minutes? I got some time. I usually do about an hour to 2 hours of a game for the night. And because it is already 8:27, we might actually have time for one more video. Just to kind of get them out of the way. So it'd be this one though. So we would be doing Assassin's Creed 2. I don't actually own Assassin's Creed 1, which is why the title is I Don't Have One. Is the title of this video, because yeah, I literally sat and thought about it. Oh, okay. So I'm actually playing one of your favorites. Cool.
I also have 156 hours on Valhalla, and I'm teaching a streamer playing Odyssey, and I'm also teaching a streamer playing Valhalla. Amazing! I would actually like to, if you record that, Leviathan, share that with me. I want to see. I want to see your progress with what you're doing. First off, I fell. Just because, it would interest me, just to see kind of like how you're running the whoop, gotta go, how you're running your streams and stuff. And also, if you have a channel, I will subscribe, let me know. I am down with collaborations with people as well. I do have a set amount of rules, though, when I do collab with people, because I know a lot of people have different ideas and can be a little bit more out of hand or get too comfortable with certain things. So just to keep that in mind if we collab or something like that, if you want me to collaborate, you have to kind of follow those rules so that, we aren't getting in trouble together or in trouble at all. And I am also 32 years old. So, with that also being said, age is kind of a thing for me. Just because the world is strange, and I know that I've seen a lot of streamers and YouTubers go down for a lot of fucked up shit that they did. I don't want to really be dragged into that same ordeal. So, I'm down to play with people of younger ages. Just, again, follow the rules if we're going to collab. I just don't, I don't want to get anybody else in trouble, and I don't want to get in trouble either. Whoops.
Don't lose him.
Oh, he's gonna lose me! Whee!
I see him, not you.
Shit ass! Where am I going? Oh. But yeah, no, I just, I just have a few select rules that I do to play with people, and I just need people to be a little bit, understanding of that, because the world is strange nowadays, and there are a lot of people that would do anything for some, validation on some shit. Fucking weird-ass world we live in. I hate being old, man. It sucks. People are weird. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Places they look bad when you're a stranger. Sorry, that song just popped into my head. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. Oh! That was not what I wanted to do, but I ended up doing it anyways. I don't know what happened. That was weird. Excuse me, I gotta go. I don't have time for the people. Bye! For some reason, my chat stopped working. I don't know what happened there. Like, everyone's chats are still there, but they're not, updating now. Weird. Let me try it again. Yeah, weird. What are you doing up here? What are you doing? Get out of here. Roof crawler? Meh. Well, you are of Italian descent, and DiGiorno is an Italian word, and so is pizza. And I love both. So, okay, I actually have a gluten allergy, so I actually can't eat normal bread. I have to eat gluten-free bread. I actually found, when I went to Colorado, there is an Italian restaurant there that makes gluten-free pizza, and it is some of the best gluten-free pizza I've ever had in my entire goddamn life. I am So excited over that shit. Oh my god. It wasn't cheap, I will be honest, but they make a good sized fucking pizza and mwah, it's good. It's good.
Ezio. Father.
Hello.
What's happened? Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Aneta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon.
Yeah, and for some reason my my subscriber counter went down and then went back up. Like I didn't realize that I got new subscriptions. Dude, YouTube has been weird lately, man. I don't know what's going on with it. It's super weird.
Use your talent to find it.
Super weird.
Lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is
Everything. Everything inside.
Yes.
Take it all. Take it all. Put it up your
This
ass.
is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office.
So I think as soon as I get this mission done, I'm going to end this stream.
Tell me what's happening.
And then if you guys are down for more, give me about 10 minutes, 20 minutes or so. And I will jump back on with another one. I just got to do some stuff before I do anything else just to get it done. But yeah, I just want to double check, so. Man, I hope so, man. I've been working on this for like 7 years, man. And then I went through a lot of creative depression for a while there, like even with my music. Like I didn't pick up my guitar for probably like 3 years. And then I played video games and I'd have the want to need to be like, you know, I really want to do a YouTube video. And then I'd be like, the moment I started recording, I wouldn't know what to do. So I really hope that I get popular, man. Like this is the most I've had in a very long time. Like 3 years ago, this channel was 75 subscribers. And just over a month, I've hit 100. So I'm at 113 now. So I've actually gained. Oh man, my math is awful. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's risen exponentially, and I'm super excited. Like I'm super happy to have people that are supportive and do this stuff. Like it's really weird saying that as an adult, because I know like growing up as a kid, I didn't have a lot of support for a lot of things. You know, I just kind of went and did my own shit. But then like nowadays, looking at kids that are like getting older and wanting to do things that they've always wanted to do and just didn't have the support to do so, like it feels nice. Like I turned 33 in December, so I'm like right there. I haven't even had a midlife crisis yet. I have 3 kids. I've been married twice, and it's like I'm just glad to have supportive people like you, and I'm super grateful to have you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. It really is one of the coolest things ever to see my channel start to flourish, because when I started this, I had a lot of love going into this, a lot of ideas going into this. I went from video games to doing videos of just like normal skits to music videos and skateboarding and stuff. Like I had over 500 videos on the channel. I actually deleted a few of them because doing my face reveal when I did it actually ruined a part of my life for a good while, and it got really hard to bring subscribers back. And it wasn't because of something I did, it was just because people knew me, and there's that opposite of support where people are like, I'm here to support you, and other people are like, I'm gonna be your downfall. And so I actually deleted a lot of those videos and then kind of like remarketed the channel itself, which is something I've been wanting to do for years. And then as soon as I did that, removed all of my face cams and stuff like that, it did get better. Like I realized that. So there will probably be an idea for a face reveal in the future, but as of right now, I don't think I could do that again, just because doing it the first time destroyed this channel, and I just, it was awful. So yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I think and believe that one day I will become popular on this channel as well. I'm actually going to school for digital cinematography, which is just like camera work and stuff. And my school is actually providing me a camera and a computer to do stuff for my schooling. And I get to keep the camera, so I get to do whatever I want to with it as well. So I was gonna put some shorts on here for you guys when I get to that point to being able to do it, and my life isn't so crazy, and I have some time to build these ideas and run scripts and get, you know, people that want to do this stuff with me, so that I can share those ideas with you guys, because I want to make a movie one day. And I don't feel like I'm the greatest actor in the world, but I feel like I have the potential of being a good actor, and I want to be in my movies a lot like Stephen King is in his horror films and stuff. But yeah, I just, you know, if you guys are down with that, I'd be totally okay with doing it. And in reality, I'm probably going to do it anyways. So, but yeah, you know, if you guys really want to support the channel, you know, subscribing is a good way. Jumping into the chat, and I try to get to everybody. The more people that come into the chat, it will be harder to kind of get as interactive with everybody, which is why I'm trying to do things in a certain way. And I think what will happen is I will probably go back to editing videos and doing my live streams, but I want to create a connection with you guys so that when I do my streams, even if I don't get to everybody, I'm still interacting with everyone. And, you know, I just want you guys to know that too. Like, I am so grateful. Like, believe it or not, like, to me, 113 people is more than I deserve in reality. Like, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, I'm not planning to do this stuff. I'm just being my natural self, my own personality, and I can be abrasive. I was in the military. I gained a personality from that as well. So, like, going into the military, my personality was different. Coming out, it was very different. I'm a little bit easier to irritate, but I'm also, like, brutally honest and painfully honest on things. Like, if I become abrasive, just be like, hey, motherfucker, like, drop your shit back. Stop being an asshole. Like, I'll listen to you guys, like, because I don't want to run you guys off and be like, you know, because I said something stupid or, you know. But yeah, like, that's like my down-to-earth, touching of heart speech to you guys, but...
Swords. Aren't you supposed to arrest me?
No.
There he is. What do you want then?
Any last words? Or you to die?
Well, unfortunately, I am not going to die. That will be your job first, and then I will die, you know, 40 years into the future. But right now is not my time. It is yours, though. You picked the wrong day to die, but it is a good day to kill. Aha! All right, cool. So I'm going to run over to this marker, and then I'm going to end the stream. And like I said, if you guys want to jump back into it, give me about 5 or 10 minutes. Hello, welcome to the chat. A little late, but, you know, it's all right. I'm going to be starting a chat here in about 10 or 15, stream in about 10 or 15 minutes. I need to take a break to kind of rest my voice, my vocal box. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm just going to end this mission real quick, and then I will be back in 10 to 15 minutes. But yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. I do have the idea of running a Patreon, but I haven't gotten to the affordability of it yet. It's still up in the air. I have it set a certain way, you know, because it is a subscription-based platform. So I actually set the lower end subscription to $3 a month rather than being the $5 a month. But the full subscription, which I call the evolutionary level, is $10 a month. But with that, you guys get everything from a podcast that I'm going to be doing. You guys will get personal chats, videos that won't be on the channel, stuff like that. and as well, you'll be helping me support this channel as well, and not to mention helping support my family in, in ways that would be really grateful for everyone as well. You'll kind of learn a little bit more about my personal life, why I keep my YouTube life and my gaming life separate from each other. One, just because it's best, but two, because feathers. Just because I have things that go on in my life on a regular basis, and I don't need people starting drama or issues with the personals in my life. But yeah, I assume I have to go up. I assume that giant light is not a meteor. It is not a meteor. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? Hold on. See, that's the other thing. So, I like the Assassin's Creed games, but for some reason, this one, it's really hard to come back to over the years, just because there really is a lot going on, but at the same time, like, not enough as well. So, trying to figure out what I'm doing. Into the tree! No! I missed! That, and I'm kind of used to, like, the quick fight, stuff with, the quick combat with, Valhalla and all that stuff. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the like button, let me know that you guys like this. If you guys want anything particular in the future, please comment below an idea you have, and I will sit down with both Maud and Feather, my wife, and come to an agreement or an idea of how we could make those ideas possible on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell to know when I upload next. I will be uploading here in about 10-15 minutes because I am at 9:45 right now in my time zone. So if you guys have time for another one, stick around, and I will see you guys in about 10-15 minits. I'm going to let this cutscene go through. So you guys have a wonderful night. If I don't see you guys in the next one, if I do see you guys in the next one, I'll see you later. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for being so supportive and supporting the channel. I love you guys.
Of course.
113 people for me is a big deal. Thank you so much. See you guys later.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
I need to be able to keep turkey. So I need something to
What
drive
time
it.
can you be able to?
I'm thinking probably about noon.
Okay, well, if nobody gets back to you, I will help you get down. I will walk the motherfucker if I have to. If you want to, we can take the stroller,
And then you just take the stroller back.
and I'll take the stroller back.
Because all I'm going to take is the car seat and the duffel bag. Because I'm not going to take the backpack. I don't need it. Because I'll just take
But I feel like
diapers, wipes, and all that with me. Because I'm going to get diapers and wipes with the big car anyway. And I'll just take some clothes for her, blankets for her. Fake blankets and stuff that I use. Oh, and I was right, Dad was going down. Yeah. Well, Mom called. My mom called. So said that. Yeah. Said he's right, Grandma. I was not.
yeah, we're doing stuff. And it's awful. out here. If I find it and I have to touch it, I'm gonna be mad. And if I find it and I have to touch it, I'm gonna be mad. It was in her butt. I mean, you get close. There's like a couple inches here and there. Ah.